Good morning. Myself, Dr. S.J. Prathipa, Associate Professor, Chemistry Department, Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology. Today, I am going to present a topic on synthetic petrol. So, what is synthetic petrol and what are the types of method in which the synthetic petrol is manufactured? Fischer Tropsch process and Bergius process. These are the things I am going to discuss in this presentation. So what is synthetic petrol? We know petrol is nothing but gasoline. How the gasoline is naturally obtained? Actually, it is obtained from the fractional distillation of crude oil. But these gasoline which is obtained from fractional distillation of crude oil is not enough to meet the requirement of the present community due to the higher amount of automobiles usages nowadays because of increasing populations. The demand of gasoline is getting arised. So the alternative source is needed to meet out the demand. So only we are going to manufacture the synthetic petrol. How the synthetic petrol is manufactured? It is nothing but the process of hydrogenation of coal. That is adding hydrogen to the carbon. That is the main theme of this synthetic petrol. And another one is the preparation of liquid fuels from the solid fuel. That is solid coal is known as hydrogenation of coal. So coal is a carbon and the liquid fuel which is having the hydrocarbons which is added to the coal. That is the hydrogenation process of coal. The gasoline is synthesized by the following method: Fischer Tropsch process and the Bergius process. These are the two processes. First one is Fischer Tropsch process. So in this Fischer Tropsch process, the source that we are taking to convert solid fuels to a liquid fuel is nothing but coke. Okay, we already know that what is coke. Coke is nothing but the refined form of coal is said to be a coke. So this coke is taken and as a source to produce the synthetic petrol. So you can see this is the block diagram of Fischer Tropsch process. In first two chambers we have kept the dark color thing. So we can see this is an Fe2O3 and Fe2O3 sodium carbonate inlet. They are passing water gas and hydrogen gas also inside, and the coal is also present inside this first two chambers where the purification of gas is carried out, and through compressor 5 to 25 atmospheric pressure is applied, and this whole gaseous fuel is compressed and it is getting passed into the next chamber, which is said to be a converter. Inside this converter, the catalyst present is cobalt, thorium, magnesia and Kieselguhr. These are the catalyst which will be present inside the converter. So in this converter, the coal which is getting converted and the hydrocarbon is getting added to the coal, and this will be converted into a gaseous fuel and it is getting entered into the next column, that is said to be a cooler or condenser, where the gaseous fuel is getting condensed to a liquid fuel. A normal water is taken in the cooler. And you can see the next chamber, the liquid fuel is collected into the fractional distillation column. In the fractional distillation column, the gasoline, that is the synthetic petrol, is collected, and the heavy oil, which is another part, the heavy oil is also getting connected, and some of the gaseous fuel will be also collected on the top. The main thing is we are getting the synthetic petrol, that is gasoline, from this setup of Fischer Tropsch method. This is one method. The next method, you can see the reaction which is happening in the Fischer Tropsch process is highly exothermic reaction, that is heat is getting liberated and the crude oil is obtained from this process, is fractionated to get gasoline and high boiling heavy oil. This heavy oil is used for cracking to get more gasoline. You can make the cracking process. You can convert the heavy oil into gasoline again by doing a cracking process. That is a separate process. Second one is a Bergius process, where in which the synthetic petrol is obtained. Actually, this method was developed by the Bergius in Germany during the First World War, and you can see the whole setup of the Bergius process. Here also the Bergius process also, the powdered coal is taken. You can see the powdered coal is taken and it was made into a paste inside this funnel it was made into a paste by taking heavy oil and catalyst, that is nickel or tin oleate is taken as a catalyst, and it was mixed with the powdered coal. It was taken in the funnel and it is passed to the converter. In the meantime the hydrogen gas is also passed to the paste, and you can see the converter. Inside the converter the condition maintained is 450 degrees Celsius and 200 to 250 atmospheric pressure is maintained, and the gases which is liberated from the converter is getting passed into the condenser. Normal temperature is present in this condenser. The gaseous fuel is getting converted to liquid. Okay, so that will be converted, and it will be like a crude oil. This crude oil is getting entered into the fractionating column, and you can see in the fractionating column particular temperature each fraction is getting liberated. First heavy oil is getting liberated, and then middle oil, and then gasoline, which is in synthetic petrol. We can use it for an automobiles, and finally gas is getting liberated. And you can see this heavy oil which is liberated from the fractionating column is again taken for making a paste into a powdered coal. And the middle oil, you can see the middle oil, again the hydrogen gas is passed to get the gasoline. So the middle oil also getting converted, cracked in, and it is producing gasoline, and you are getting gasoline. Here the heavy oil is also used for making paste in the powdered coal. So the whole process is very economical, and we are producing the synthetic petrol also. This is another method to produce the synthetic petrol. So thank you for listening my presentation. That's all about the manufacturing process of synthetic petrol. Thank you.